Hello, welcome to the Climbing Consciousness. Preserving what you have is a pretty important skill if you're looking for real happiness out of life. Some examples of preserving what you have includes observing the abilities that you're able to do right now, today, that some other people can't do. For example, you can walk. There's a lot of people who cannot walk. You can move your hands. There are people who can't even move their hands. Some people are physically unable to move. Some people don't even have the ability to use their body. Simple things like this. If you look at those simple things that you can do, and be happy about it, then you're in for a lot more natural happiness than you would be trying to attain what you don't yet have. And I think a lot of times it's a lot easier to fill in the gaps within yourself and better yourself and attain the things which you do not yet have when you're completely appreciative of the things that you do have. For example, I am a mechanical engineering student, and I want to better myself in that field by gaining more experience, working more direct mechanical engineering jobs. So that's what I want to better myself with. That's what I do not yet have that I want to have to better myself. I want to spend more time in the field of engineering, become a better practical engineer. Okay. So that's what I want to have that I do not yet have. That's how I want to better myself. Now, instead of becoming unhappy about that, instead of looking at that like now I'm left here as a void, and I'm not happy until I gain more experience, and until I work more years in the engineering field. Well, it hasn't happened yet. But what do I have right now? I have a mechanical engineering degree. I've completed all my courses. I am a mechanical engineer. I have a year of experience in the field. These are the things that I have. And I'm happy about those things. I very much, I cherish those things that I already do have. And it's a lot easier to take some steps forward to better myself for my personal case, in this field of engineering, when I'm taking those steps forward with the happiness of what I already have. To take the steps forward to better yourself knowing I am a mechanical engineering graduate, I do have a year of experience. Now let's take to the job searches and get more experience and better myself. Doing it like that is approaching the improvement from a standpoint where you're already happy. You know what you have, and you're grateful for it. And you're simply walking to your next destination. This will work out a lot better for anybody than it would to to know what you have and kind of look at it like, all right, that's in the past, now I have to move on, and kind of brush everything that you've already done under the rug. As if, okay, well, that was the past, now I have to get better. And looking only at what's ahead and completely brushing away what you've accomplished. Because chances are you've actually accomplished a lot more than you're giving yourself credit for. And for example, the first thing I talked about was such a very down-to-earth example of you can walk, you can move your hands. Nobody would normally think about these things, but it's an example of why to cherish what you do have, what you have accomplished. Because a lot of times it's easy to overlook what you have done. Because to you, getting up and walking around every day of your life, you completely don't count that as an accomplishment. But guess what? There's a lot of people who were never able to take a step in their life. To them, to see you walking around, they probably see that in awe and say, my God, if only I could walk around like that. And looking at it like that, just you being able to walk is in a very a minor sense an accomplishment. The point of that example is that there's a lot of things that we all do that are good accomplishments that we kind of tell ourselves aren't important, and we brush them under the rug because they are not what you see in the commercials as successful. They are not what you hear all the time as this is a good thing, this is an accomplishment. But they are. All the little things that you do every day, all the little things that I do every day, are accomplishments. They are things that you've done. And if you weren't around doing them, there would be a need for somebody to do it. So it's really important to preserve what you already have. That does not mean hang on to what you have right now and never better yourself. It means know what you have today. Know what you have right now. Know what's already on your plate and be happy about it. Be happy about it. Be grateful. Be appreciative. If you're not happy with what you have, if it's a dismal part of your life, understand that it is very possible it's the place you need to be right now. If what's on your plate is undesirable, there's some reason that it's undesirable, and try to be grateful for it regardless. But if you can come and walk into any aspect of your life being grateful and appreciative and happy with what you have today and who you are today, then any path you pursue, you will have that much more power for yourself. Because there will not be an insecurity of needing to have that next step. You're already happy with where you are, but you want to engage more now. So it's good to look ahead and think of ways to grow. To look at how you do something now and have a want to do it better. These are very healthy. It's very natural. As human beings, we like to thrive and grow and improve. But all thriving and all improving can only happen when you're coming from a standpoint of strength, a standpoint of being firmly established in where you are, wherever that is. Because if you're trying to improve yourself and pretending that you're somewhere that you're not, to look better, your stance will be permanently slipping. You'll never have a solid footing, and it will be that much harder to grow. So make sure when you write down your list of goals for the year, or goals for yourself, just make sure to remember what you have, where you are, and preserve what you have, because it's probably a lot better than you think.